Welcome to Poul's Kitchen. This is Chef Paul. With me is nobody because nobody decided to be awake today, and Amy's actually at work, so it is what it is. So we're going to be making some hamburger relish today, and give me 1 second. It's one of those things that it's approaching on summer, and you kind of want to be out and about, and you want to barbecue, you want to have some hamburgers, some hot dogs, and you really want some relish. And the problem is all you're going to find is the green relish, and that's not necessarily what you want or you remember growing up. Now, I can't tell you why we can't find it, but we can't. So before we begin, let's hit the like, share, subscribe button, and check out www.poulskitchen.com. Top right corner, you'll find our books, which is really awesome. We do appreciate people taking the time to look at those. We do have a donate button if you want, but so I got a frying pan out here with some oil, and I've got one sweet onion, and we're going to cook this down here, and we're going to slowly add ingredients. And while I do that, there's one thing that I forgot to do, and give me 1 second. I need to get this set here, and that is making a slurry. It's going to take a little bit of water. I'll show you this in 2 seconds. The slurries can be a little important because it will thicken things up when you need them to be thickened up. So it is it's pretty important. So I got a bowl here with some water, and I've got some cornstarch going here. Near the end, we're going to pour this in here, and it's just going to thicken things up. I'm sorry, I was actually planning on having somebody here to film, but Alex is missing in action, sleeping, so I don't know where he is or if he's going to bother to get up today. So it is what it is. So we're going to sweat these down for just a little bit longer. This recipe is really easy, and it's going to be a really amazing condiment that you can place right on your burgers. Now this next bit, this is optional. You do not have to use this. This is one seeded jalapeno. Now, you can take all these ingredients and you can put them through a food processor. Not a big deal, it's rather easy. And as you're adding things in, take some time and actually stir. Now, if you don't want the heat, then don't do this stuff. You do not need to do it. It's not that important. Now, I'm going to add about 2 spoons worth of garlic. You can actually get a garlic and do this fresh if you want. Not a big deal. You can do that. I'm going to let this cook down for a few more minutes. You want to give the garlic a little bit of time to release some of its flavor, because that will make a big deal in a bit when everything's all ready to go. Now this is a bottle of what is it? It's a bottle of red bell peppers. Like, it's already been smoked and cooked down a little bit. And again, that's something I've used the food processor on. So this is going to be a really good thing. It's going to give it lots of different flavor, and also it's the color too, right? So we want to take our time to make sure that we're stirring things in, because honestly, this is a red thing, not white. So you're gonna make sure that you stir, incorporate things in, because you want to make sure that the flavor is in the right position. Now I've got a can of diced tomatoes. Throw that in the garbage. And then we're going to come back here and we're going to give this a stir. Now, a lot of people like red relish as just tomato relish, which is fine. But you know what? If you add more flavors to it, you're going to enjoy it a lot more. And I like using cans because canned tomatoes are a lot more fresh. It's a lot better. Unless you have a garden with tomatoes in it already, this really is the best way to do it. So I'm going to leave this here. We're going to leave this simmer for about 5 minutes and we'll be back. Welcome back. So this has been a few minutes and now we're ready to move on. Now a lot of people like using red wine for this, or red wine vinegar. I'm going to use apple cider vinegar because it's got healthier ingredients on, or it's got healthier benefits to it. And then I'm going to use some smoked paprika. And this would be a little bit easier if I had some help, but unfortunately I don't, and I'm doing my best. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm adding some Truvia brown sugar in a tune of maybe 2 tablespoons. If you're not serving a diabetic, then you can go ahead and use half a cup of regular brown sugar if you want, but unfortunately Amy and I are diabetics, so, and again, you want to take your time to stir and mix everything in, and this shouldn't take very long. And we're almost good here. Now I'm going to add in a couple, about a tablespoon or 2 of Worcestershire sauce. Good luck saying that one properly. Or go for the, let's say it twice bit. And give me 1 moment. I'm opening up some sweet Thai chili pepper. We need a couple tablespoons of this too. So add those in. Now they asked for chili sauce. I'm adding in sweet Thai chili sauce. So it's pretty good. Now, last thing I'm going to add here before I, actually no, it's not the last thing. And give me 1 moment here. This is about half a cup of pickles. You can add a whole cup if you want. You can use gherkins, or honestly, meat. You can use whatever you want, whatever you feel works for you. And then I'm going to add 3 or 4 tablespoons of some corn. This is leftover corn from last night. And you know what, doesn't leave much left, so I'm just going to add the rest of it. So now I'm just going to stir this out here, and there's only one more step left to do, but before we do that, we want to take about 15 minutes and let this cook out. So, yeah, corn kind of kills the color a little bit, but you know what, that's going to be fine. So if you have a cover it. but let it simmer down for 15 minutes, and we'll be back in 15 minutes. So, before we conclude this, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Really appreciate when you do. It really helps us out. You see how this is coming along here? It's starting to thicken up a little bit more, which is good. We're just going to give it a quick little stir here. And now we're going to dump our... And of course, it's going to do this. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to give her a nice little mix here, and then we're going to dump this in here. We're going to stir this in really, really good here, and we're just going to cook this for another minute or two, and we're going to call it a day. It'll be done. So what we're going to do is we're just going to stir this in here. We're going to leave this cooked down for another 1 to 2 minutes, no longer, and set this aside. Now, you can set, when this is cooled down, and really wait until this is cooled down. Don't do it yet, but let it cool down, and then you can put this in a container and stick this in the fridge for a while. It's going to be great. I mean, seriously, I absolutely love Red Relish, and it just burns me that you can't go in the store and get it, and I don't know why it's not available, and I think somebody should be making this. Now, one thing you need to do as a cook, you need to taste test. Oh yeah. The jalapeno does give it a little bit of heat to it, not a whole lot. But if you're somebody who can't handle the heat, then by all means, don't add it. Like seriously, you don't have to. It's not going to wreck anything. Just gives it a little bit of heat. It's not that hot. And if you're like Terho and you like it really hot, then that's fine too. Add maybe 2 or 3, or 4 or 5. It's or add some hot sauce to it for all it matters. Okay, so I think that should be good enough. Starting to thicken up good enough for me and my liking. So I'm going to turn the heat off because we don't need it no more. And that's pretty much it. So please hit the like, share, subscribe button. Hit up www.poulskitchen.com. And we hope to see you later. Thanks a lot for coming in. And that is our Red Relish.